Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with IS-2-II. I am excited for this one since the last time we had a video was on the January 2022. So yeah, quite some time ago. And it is one of my favorite tier 8 heavy tanks, so why not to make this beautiful mother trucker work? And I think this tank deserves dedicated video as well, right? At least that's what I think. Anyways, what do we have? First of all, we have a tier 8 matchmaking in Serene Coast, so what is the goal? To go onto the heavy line and hopefully to spank everyone. Although speaking about the heavy line, we have only one defender which is going this way, so yeah, maybe we will need to play a bit safer. Now, in the same time, just to say, IS-2-II is absolutely glorious tank for me personally. The best thing about IS-2-II, at least for me, is obviously the gun handling. Gun handling is very, very good. And especially whenever you are comparing it... Okay, light tank is sitting here. Whenever you are comparing it to the premium double penetrator, this tank has quite a lot of things to offer. Armor-wise, it is not as good, but gun handling-wise is where this vehicle is actually shining and where this tank is just behaving very, very, very nicely. I'm going for a blind shots there because I actually think we can punish that light tank sitting in that bush. You see, there is some bushes which are extremely popular, and this is one of those, right? In my humble opinion, this is where the light tank should sit. I do not really think I am getting spotted from those guys here. I think I am getting spotted from this bush. Now the question is, where exactly this mother trucker is sitting at? I'm not getting spotted anymore. Someone shit his pants. Okay, okay, I see. Good, very, very good. Light tank truly changed his opinion and he said, nope, I'm not going to play there anymore. I am done. Good, very, very good. Now, speaking about the gun of this vehicle, 300 alpha damage is actually okay. Considering you have double penetrator, right? And obviously if you are comparing everything against the premium version, or I suppose to say the object 1-2, however it's called, right? Yeah, the alpha damage is lower and whatnot, but the gun handling, in my opinion, is significantly better. That is the biggest selling point of this tank, I would say. Definitely. And you know, some people prefer the gun and some people prefer the armor. It depends on the person in the end of the day. I really do not like what is happening here. In other words, I believe you can clearly see that our guys are getting spanked. And you know what? I have a feeling we are going to get involved in some other way. Listen, we want to relocate. I do not really want to approach enemies like this via the heavy line. I would rather go to the outskirts of the heavy position. I know it sounds weird, but bear with me. I have a feeling this is going to pay off for us. Oh, light tank and nah. I told you there is a light tank who is chilling here. I told you there is a light tank. And you know what? I have a feeling he is quite upset about his play. Well, that was unfortunate. That was very, very unfortunate. Well, unfortunate for him and a bit of shits and giggles and laughs for us, right? Hi. This is a beautiful thing. Look. Can you see those double penetrations? Isn't it awesome? Isn't it epic? Come on. You want to see that. 600 in the face from the tier 8. That is always nice and always a humongous pleasure if you would ask me. Anyways, the thing is, we need to eliminate this guy in order to move further and in order to deal with this Jack Tiger 88, but it might be a bit more complicated than I thought it is going to be, looking into all of this. I have no doubts our guys will be able to eliminate the Arta statue in the back and whatnot. But the thing is, we need to make it work somehow as well, right? We just need to make it work. How to get more use, huh? I'm afraid of this Jack Tiger 8A just because what kind of DPM this mother trucker has. This is the thing. Will we be able to make it work? Oh, we will. Oh my bananas, this Arta. Oh my bananas. Thank you very much, Jeff. And Jack Tiger is running away. Okay. That is fine. We will go for a base defense after we will be done with Love, and we will try to fight against our brother from other mother. I think this is the right way to play this game. I think this is the right way to play this game. So, Mr. Love. Surprise. Fellas, come on. How you can hate this tank? How you can hate this tank? It's absolutely glorious. You found someone making a silly goose mistake and you are spanking him. You are spanking him in the face. It is just great. Okay. How we can win this? This is the question. This Arta is quite annoying, obviously. You know what? I'm going to load the gold at this point. I think we still can win this game. I still think we can have some sort of comeback. I mean, maybe not. We will see. The main question is how many hit points this IS-2-II has. This is the main question. I really want to go into the Alpha 7 position because it's going to be significantly harder to dig me from there, you know? This is the whole point. And this clicker, this Jeff, he is doing absolutely insane job, to be fair with you. He's making our life significantly easier. Now the question is, can we get into this bush? Okay, that's okay. I do not really mind this whatsoever. In fact, I am feeling very, very good over there. This bloody light tank. Dead. Arta incoming. I can't see him. I can't see him, fellas. I'm paying attention what is happening. I truly needed to take this position here. Now. Where exactly this light tank is sitting at? Ooh. Real pain will start. Real pain will start at this point. This is very, very, very hard game. But don't get me wrong. I like it. I enjoy it. And for me, whenever games are close, it is absolutely glorious. Jack Tiger is making pressure in front. Sue is probably going for the Arta. At least that's what I assume. Okay, let's sit here. At this point we need to be patient and we need to wait until Jack Tiger 88 will simply go for it, because I have no doubts whatsoever he will. It's a matter of the time. I think for a very first shot we are going to go for double, and hopefully that will work. Okay, excellent. $600 in the face. Too shotable. Good try, fellas. Good try. Good try. Good try. Good try. Enemies had very, very smart M41D. GG. That guy made it work very, very, very well. I mean, we were fighting till the last moment. Let's think about this battle for a second. What exactly happened there, right? We could not approach Delove. We simply couldn't approach him. He was playing hold down very, very well there. We could not do shit. The Patriot took extremely nice position. Obviously, we tried to counter him as much as we physically and possibly could, but it was extremely a hard one, right? And in the end of the day, Jeff eliminated us from the game. What can you do? Absolutely nothing. And yeah, smart play by the Jeff. Jeff with a keyboard, relocating and everything. Impressive. Impressive. And the Sue is saying, I got outspotted by the Arta. So Arta was sitting in the bush and he actually spotted him. Or alternatively, Light Tank went to help for Arta. Who knows? Anyways, very, very nice game. I'm super excited about this. And it was a good one. Obviously defeat, but still a good one. Looks like we hit the blind shot to the ELC even, which is nice. And all in all, 3.5 thousand damage, 3 kills, 500 assisting damage. The biggest kudos goes for this guy. He played extremely well, truly. This gentleman did a good job and this Arta was super annoying as well. And obviously Patriot did a great job because it was extremely hard to simply dig him out of that position, right? Either way, this is the score. And we made 18,000 profits, although most of the profits are coming from completing the mission, but this is not a big surprise, right? Anyways, let's go for second, shall we? Round number 2. So what do we want to do here? I would say our goal is to... Wait a second. This is a different map. I thought enemies are about to take our base, but luckily I noticed that in time. Okay, what is happening here, fellas? As you can see, enemies are spawned here. We are spawned here, so we have only one base. There is two ways how you can play this. Either you are going into the heavy flank, which is a good idea, but I do not really want to fight against the T-95 or the same object. I just feel like I do not want to fight against them. So instead of doing that, I am going to say hello for enemy light tank who is saying, whoa! What would happen if I will push through the middle of the field? Well, here you go. This is exactly what is going to happen, my man. Unfortunate fate, but yeah. What can you do? Meanwhile, unfortunately, but couple of enemy sniper schnitzels managed to get a bite of me. Not exactly what I was looking for, but that's what we have. And at this point, we are going to say goodbye. We are going to relocate. And hopefully... we will craft a bit better a bit better angle, and overall we are going to have advantage over waiting here until enemies will run us. We do not want to do that, do we? So let's go towards the base. Actually, I could try to blind fire this object, and I think I know where Leo is sitting. I know where Leo is. At least I think I do. You never know how the things will go whenever you are going for a blind shot, so I feel like to test it out once in a while, it's not actually a bad idea. Okay. A hard angle to penetrate the tier 9 Progetto, but we are going to go for it anyways. How about this object? No? Object. No, it doesn't look that easy, does it? Okay, let's go towards the base then. T-95 is spotted. My biggest nightmare... Ooh, my biggest fear and biggest nightmare is this T-95. I know penetrating T-95 can be a humongous pain in the butt, so I would rather not to worry about him now. You know, it's a bit too early to think about him. Later on we will be able to flank him and whatnot, but at this point we need to be smart and we need to punish enemies without getting punished ourselves. This is the thing. Beautiful shot to the object, very, very nice. And now can we eliminate Mr. Bora trying to escape? No, doesn't look like it. Who's not spotted? Leo is not spotted, and Leo was sniping from the base. Let's go for another blind shot. Ooh, before we will go for a blind shot, how about a hit to the board? It's okay. Okay, we know where Leo is sitting at. I was actually correct whenever I was predicting where he is sitting, in what bush exactly he is sitting, you know? I think that was a good one. Sometimes, fellas, even if you are playing with a heavy tank, you do not necessarily need to be super aggressive. At least that's what I feel like. This is what I feel like. Sometimes you do not really need to be that aggressive. The risk is way too high. No blind shots for the Leo, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Do I want to go there? I mean, we will leave this light tank unprotected, but I think the best way for us is to get involved. What is the next step for us? I am aware of that, Arta. I know, I understand this, but it doesn't change the fact that I will ignore him for now, and probably I will go into the more aggressive position here. Also, there is a huge possibility that enemy P44 is just sitting in the frontal bush over there and no one can outspot him. Although, our board is in the bush as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%, fellas. Whenever I am getting spotted when I'm peeking like this, that means there is a pretty much guy in this position. Okay. Leopata decided to be involved. Not ideal choice by him, but he will pay the price for that. I'm trying to go for a blind shot in this area just because Borat is sitting there. Speaking of the Borat, yeah, we are okay. Centurion is getting involved. All good, all good, all good. Leo is dead. Excellent. And now we are booming. Good? Good, fellas. We are trying to do our best for obvious reasons, right? We are trying to annoy enemies to the maximum, and obviously we are trying to have a great position as well. Nice, our art eliminated this guy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cheers. Oh, that was gorgeous. Oh, that was gorgeous, fellas. What a beautiful shot that was. Okay. Moment of truth. Can we make pressure for this Lorraine? There is 1:30 PM somewhere as well. That is a dangerous mother trucker. That is very, very dangerous tank. Doesn't really matter. Let's go for a double. Kaboom. And now let's try to relocate. Nice, nice, nice. I'm telling you, this tank is beautiful, and that armor as well, it can actually work. It's not like this tank is made out of complete paper or something. It can actually work. Nice. Beautiful. What do you think? Lorraine is still here? No, Lorraine relocated. Good. Now this is the hardest call for us. Do we want to go for that Arta or not? Oh, hi. How are you doing, my man? Enjoying yourself? Cheers. Well, apparently he was AFK. Probably he gave up on life. He said, bad team, unfortunate fate, bad situation. Maybe he got diarrhea, who knows. Nevertheless, beautiful game. So looking what we have done in this game overall, right? I think that was correct decision for us not to play in the heavy line. I felt like I would struggle to penetrate some of the heavy tanks. The same T-95 would be a nightmare to deal with, right? At least that's what I think. So, since I knew the T-95 is going to play there, I simply decided to go to the other side And in the end of the day, I think we have a nice score. Plus, on top of that, we should have one blind shot, maybe even more. Let's see the score. Huh. Weird, no blind shot. I thought we are going to have one, but it is how it is. 3000 pure damage, 700 assisting damage, first class Confederate medal, which is okay. And in the end of the day, we are sitting first by experience and first by the damage as well. Considering it was a tier 9 game, I am feeling great with this, and we made quite a bit of the profits. In fact, 123,000 profits, but I need to highlight one thing. We made most of the profits just because we have completed the mission, that's why. Other than that, we are booming and we are chilling. So far, after 2 games, everything is going very, very well. We are playing for 3.3 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage. Let's see what the third game will bring for us. Let's go. And last but not least, we are playing in the ghost town against the tier 8s. No, how we can do this? The positive thing is there is no light tank, so we do not really need to be too afraid of this line, but there is 2 boards. So boards can behave like light tanks, and if they are smart, they are going to go and spot for their team, which is going to be quite a challenge and quite annoying feature, to be fair with you. But it's okay. Also, I changed the cable for camera. And so far, it is not stacking. It's just overall information for you. Looks like we figured out what is the problem. I have a good angle and everything, so that is looking all right. And I apologize for the previous videos whenever the camera was stuck for a moment. I'm trying to look into the other screen to see is everything working fine or not. So looks like the problem is and the issue is solved, which is very, very good stuff. I made a decision to go for a double penetrator, but apparently it's not paying off. It's okay. Not a big deal, fellas. Not a big deal. We will repeat the same stuff. Nice. Brother from other mother. Object 703-122. Oi oi. Oi oi. Enemies are having a lemming train here, but like humongous lemming train. I do not really think they are winning this game by any shape or any form, but nevertheless that is a lemming train. And I am thinking about unusual stuff. I am not going to play in the city. I am thinking of going back for a proper base defense. I am just simply paranoid if everyone will die here, right? And that would be definitely a big pain in the butt for us. Yeah, everyone took one for the team. Wow. Wow, this is unusual. Beautiful, at least 1 out of 2, it's okay. And now we are going to take the safe defense parameter over there. Let's see, can we make it work? I am going to spam APCRs in this situation because I will need to hit the longer range shots, and I really want to have that a bit of the shell velocity boost. If you would pay attention with the standards, your shell velocity is pretty much 1000, and with a gold you have 25% increase for a shell velocity, and that is actually very, very strong. Meanwhile, what a hard game this is going to be. I do not necessarily like whenever we need to defend the base, right? Aka whenever we are sitting as a base defender, because then our use is extremely limited. Yes, we are protecting the base, don't get me wrong. We cannot allow enemies to get into to take our hill, because if they are going to take our hill, this is going to be horrible. But in the same time, even though I am playing usefully for our team, right, And this is a good play in my book and in my opinion. In the same time, it can be quite annoying as well, to say that the least. The problem is the use which we can get is very moderate, and it very depends on the enemies. Are they going to make pressure or not? They are blind shooting every single bush. I can hear blind shots going right there. Excellent. Good trade. Skill, what do you mean good trade? Well, the thing is, he missed his shot and I spanked him in the face. In my book, this is a good trade. In my book, this is absolutely amazing trade. How about this Udes? He's trying to flank our teammates. Can we help for our team? This is the question. I kind of want to believe that enemies are shitting their pants a bit. I do not think they are going to be as aggressive as they've been before. Okay, excellent. How about this Panther? Obviously fire. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I could expect that. I decided to relocate from all of this, but yeah, I paid the price for my greediness for sure. It's okay. It's okay, fellas. We are going to be alright. At least we will try to be alright. As much as we physically and possibly can. 5-12. What a sad score this is. 1. Two. I think this is a game over. 3. Unfortunately, low roll. We are fighting for our ass, fellas. I can tell you one thing. We are fighting for our ass in this situation. And this is as much as we can get. Okay. Overall, I thought this is going to be quite a play for us to go and defend the base, defend our hill, because hear me out. If we are leaving the Scorpion in Alpha 4 alone, there is many guys who can simply overrun him, right? And I did not saw that one coming, that Borat will flank us through the other side, which is completely fine. It happens. All in all, this is not a great game. Far away from being ideal, but it happens. And overall, enemies played super duper hyper turbo well. It was very hard for us to beat the living crap out of them. And even though I spammed the gold for most of the game, it was still extremely hard to get any use whatsoever for us, right? Nevertheless, this is the score which we have. So, we are second by experience, we are second by the damage. We lost 32,000 credits because I was shooting quite a bit of the gold. And this is the game which we have. Shame, could be better, but I'm not going to cry over it. And after 3 games, our performance with this magnificent bastard is 3,000 damage and 500 assisting damage. I don't feel bad about this score by any shape or any form, although 33% win ratio is far away from being ideal, right? But that's what we have. Anyways, fellas, I hope you enjoy IS-2-II as much as I do, and if you never played with this vehicle, I would highly recommend to give it a go. This tank can work extremely well, especially whenever you are looking into the gun. You can actually expect to hit most of your shots, and that is the most positive thing about this. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.